this video, we're going to discuss another great puzzle from the great book of puzzles, The Riddler by Oliver Roeder, who writes for 538.com. So you have a plane, two planes. One has 4 engines, and the plane will have to make an emergency landing if at least 3 of the 4 engines fail. And another plane that has only 2 engines, and you'll have to make an emergency landing if they both fail. So the question is, which plane is more likely to fail? Well, we need to use the binomial random variable and assume a probability each engine fails and assume they're independent. Let's say 20% chance each engine fails. So what's the chance we'll have to make an emergency landing with the 4-engine plane? We need at least 3 failures, but we'll call a failure a success in a sense. So there's 4 trials. The chance of each engine failing is this. We need between 3 and 4. Okay, so there's about a 3% chance this plane will have to make an emergency landing. Now for the plane with 2 engines, we have 2 trials. Each one has this probability of success, which means an engine fails. We need 2 to fail. And so there's a 4% chance that plane will have to make an emergency landing. Now the difference is what we need to look at. The chance the 4-engine plane has to make an emergency landing minus the 2-engine plane. Now when that's less than 0, that means that the 4-engine plane is safer. We'll call that failing. When F7 is greater than 0, 4-engine plane should be less than 2-engine plane of failing. 4-engine plane has larger chance of failing. Okay, so we should probably do a data table where this is the output cell, F7 the output cell, and the column input is F4 to see how things vary. So we should start with a 0.01. We can do home fill series to go 0.02 through 0.99. So I'll do column, step value 0.01. We'll stop at 0.99. Now the output cell is going to be F7. And we'll see as the probability of an engine failing changes, which plane is better will change. So what if analysis, data table, column input cell will change the chance of failure there. So now we've got negatives, and at 0.33 to 0.44 it switches to positive. So basically up to 1/3 we'll see exactly is the switch point that for the probability of an engine failing being less than or equal to 1/3, then the 4-engine plane will be safer, and then for a bigger chance of an engine failing, the 2-engine plane will be safer. Now we want to graph this, okay? So we should probably copy this stuff somewhere else. Put some headings. Chance engine fails. And so probably 4-engine minus probably 2-engine. Okay, so we'd select this and do, let's say, a scatter chart. Maybe go back up to the top here or a little higher up. Insert, scatter, that's probably better. Okay, so there we go. So you can see about 0.33, we'll see this in a minute exactly. We switch over because we're less than 0, and then we get to be greater than 0. But it's not monotonic. It increases for a while and then it decreases, which is interesting. Okay, so now we want to see exactly the switch point. I would try to use goal seek, but then it always made the probability be 0. So I'm going to use solver, and this actually I had to do 3 times to make it work. So what we want to do is take the chance of a 4-engine plane needing emergency landing minus a 2-engine plane, set that to 0, say the probability of failure is between 0.1 and 0.99, use GRG nonlinear, but I put a couple of options here. The constraint precision, I need to be really accurate, so I put a bunch of zeros here. Okay, and then I'm going to do multi-start. So now if I run the solver here, I should get 1/3. do. See, exact at a 1/3 chance of each engine failing, then the 2-engine plane and the 4-engine plane are equivalent in their chance of needing to make an emergency landing. So that's a good application of the binom.DIST.RANGE function to solve a fairly complex problem.
Okay, so thanks for watching, and there's a free course, a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, and all of these videos are coming from one of three books. So first, this one, which you can see here at the top of the screen, Microsoft's book, which has 355 reviews, and then it's, let's see, 4.6 stars. It's coming from this book as well, his marketing analytics book, which is down here, and you can sort of see 4.5, or his newest book, his analytic stories book, which is here. And with that one, you can see it's 4 point something, or maybe even 5. I don't think it's 5. Yeah, 4.8. And so, yeah, anyways, in the description, there's a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, or you can go to excelwithwayne.com/free, and it'll be there. But again, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just please let us know. Thanks.